back to the Ninkolegy podcast.
After 4 long months.
Today we're doing a bit of a different style of episode.
Yes.
Can you tell them what exactly it is?
So, this is sort of like a debate, I guess.
Yeah, it's a debate style type episode, which we'll see if it ends up being good.
And we'll see if we keep on track.
Keep on try?
Track.
Yeah. So the topic we decided for this episode style thing is sleep
Well, that
and
might sound like a
sleep-related
broad
topics.
Yeah, I was going to say sleep might just sound like a broad topic.
Because it is. But yeah, we decided on sleep and other sleep-related topics. So we'll see exactly how broad we get with this topic. And yeah, do you want to go first? Because we did decide on a starting point for this topic.
We said sleeping without or with a shirt?
Yeah, we decided that the starting point we'd start with.
I missed.
Okay. Is basically whether you sleep with or without a shirt. And I know where I stand on this, but I know where you stand on it too, but I want to know your reasoning for why you stand where you stand.
Okay, so genuinely, sometimes when I go to sleep without a shirt, the blanket rubbing up against my back makes my back itch like hell. It genuinely makes my back tweak. And I'm waking up in the middle of the night to itch my back.
Okay. Have you thought about actually washing your blanket?
I wash them every week.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You're positive about that?
I'm positive
even?
about that.
Okay. I think you just have sensitive skin.
I don't got eczema or anything like that.
Well, that's not what sensitive skin means.
But
that's a condition.
sometimes I do sleep without a shirt. Sometimes.
Okay. So I'm on the other half. Well, I don't know if half's a good word to use, but I'm on the other side of that. In that, for the most part, I sleep without a shirt. And it's just because, whenever I sleep with one, mostly anyway, I feel very, restricted and, I don't know if, confine's a good word to use, but, I feel as if, I can't move and, have room to breathe. It doesn't feel good.
The only time I don't, the only time I take my shirt off while I sleep is if it's too fucking hot.
Yeah, that's also a good reason.
Even, because apparently sleeping, the more naked you sleep, it helps regulate your body temperature at night, so.
Yeah. And we're not, unless, the topic calls for it, we're not, thinking into account, health benefits when it comes to these,
right.
Possible health things, unless, again, the topic calls for it. We're just taking into account our own actual opinion on the subject matter. So if it really calls for it, we'll look stuff up about it, in real time. But otherwise, it's just all us.
And another reason why I don't sleep without a shirt on is who the people I'm around. If it's just me in my room, then sure, whatever. But if it's if I'm staying at a hotel with people or whatever, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I usually also keep my shirt on whenever I'm sleeping at a hotel. Not just because, I'm sleeping with other people in the room, but also because of the fact that
Continue. Hello? Am I dumb?
Oi, kid.
Yeah?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, you need the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Kid?
You're younger than me, right?
About a year.
why do I do this
I
to
tried the
myself?
password on the back of the router. Didn't work.
No.
I had a feeling you probably changed it.
I changed it the second we got it.
Well, yeah. I also noticed the name was changed. I was like, yeah, definitely was not them. That says anything.
No, it wasn't Xfinity.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Honestly, it's not a bad room setup.
It's not.
I do like the shelf.
That, I don't know if I like that.
I do. Or just do this. Is it?
There you go.
Bet. Thanks. Sorry my 5G not working in here.
Yeah, it's worse than the
Alright,
basement.
that's fine.
Alright, where was I?
You were giving your reasoning on why you don't sleep without a shirt near people.
Oh yeah. So like if I'm at a hotel or whatever, it obviously makes sense that like I wouldn't. Cause like gotta be reasonable.
I can understand like a girlfriend or something. Sure.
Yeah. Well like it's a hotel. I'm gonna be there for like maybe a day. But yeah. So like that's that.
So do you want to move on to like how like you sleep, like in what positions and what way? I guess.
I mean, sure. So like, I usually sleep on my side, and I've told you this that I sleep mainly on my side, and then sometimes I sleep like facing down, and not like literally facing down, but like in a way that like I'm holding my pillow and facing to the side. Which still sounds very weird.
I guess I do the same thing, but on my back. See, I lay on my back, but I don't lay like with my head directly up. I turn it to the side.
Oh yeah?
Or if this is gonna sound weird, but when I lay on my side, I sort of lay down like this and then turn my head like this, facing upwards. Which might be strange. To some people, at least.
Charlotte's joining us in our discussion about how we sleep.
She looks like she's getting ready to sleep herself.
She's moving the blanket aside and everything. Well, I hate to break it to you, Charlotte, but we're talking about like people, for the most part.
And it's 1:37 in the afternoon.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely some people asleep. Primarily on the other side of the planet, but
I'm sure there's a couple people taking a nap.
yeah.
Which, I guess, kind of segues into what I wanted to talk about next.
What's that?
How do you feel about naps?
I don't usually take any. Unless, like, I actively can't stay awake or can't stand being awake. I don't usually take naps.
Neither did I, but in the past couple of weeks, I flipped my schedule where I wake up at 4:30, and I basically have my whole day done by like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I take a little power nap from like 12:40 to 2 in the afternoon.
Well, I mean, you know I don't really do anything.
I'm always up and down. I'm never at home.
So, like, the idea of naps to me is sort of pointless. Because why would I need a nap when I don't actively do anything? Right?
I feel like the only way that a nap is justified is if you're driving and you're starting to get sleepy. Pull over and take a short nap or something.
I'm dropping it. Yeah, like I remember when we went for that drive, and when we were coming back, we kept stopping. You know?
Because if a little 15-minute power nap will give me like another 30 minutes of driving time.
Yeah. I personally don't feel very very towards of naps, if that makes sense. I'd much prefer to like just get all of my sleep in at once.
Which, how long do you try to sleep for?
I usually go to sleep at like 10, maybe 11, and then wake up at 8. So that's like, what? About 9 hours.
I kind of go for the lower end of sleep. Despite doing a lot more, I go to sleep at like 9 o'clock and wake up at 4:30. I try to get like at least 6.5 hours. Which might be too little for some people. And according to some doctors, I'm technically killing myself. But
well, I mean, what can you do about it, really?
I haven't noticed any like problems with my energy or anything.
Well, you're still very young.
Right, but you would think after being on the same schedule and not sleeping a full 8 hours a day every day would throw off your energy a little bit.
I mean, it takes quite a while for those effects to kick in.
I guess I do kind of eat a lot, so that kind of balances out the energy. And then I try to be a health conscious dude.
Keyword try.
Well, I used not to drink pop, but now I guess I drink it occasionally.
Was that Dr. Pepper nut?
Right. Only reason why I started drinking Dr. Pepper again was the coconut Dr. Pepper.
Bro, I had to have it, and I had to supply it.
Yep.
Basically, your supplier for everything, and letting you know stuff. At least when it comes to sodas.
I noticed that most people say that they're scared to sleep on their back because of sleep paralysis.
What do you mean?
Like they're scared they're gonna get sleep paralysis if they sleep on their back.
I've never heard of this in my life. What are you talking about?
The people I've talked to, they all are like stomach sleepers, which in hindsight is not really good for you, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But
No, you're not. I didn't think you were.
I don't know, sleeping on your stomach like makes like your acid pull to one side or something. And it can have you like have a terrible stomach ache in the morning or something.
And standing up has a pull to the bottom. What's your point? Again, I'm not a doctor either, but either way you are, your stomach's pulling at the acid somewhere. That's just how the stomach is.
So, what about people sleeping on their back for sleep paralysis? Is that like a known thing that if you sleep on your back, you get sleep paralysis?
I'm pretty sure sleep paralysis is just when like I'm pretty sure it's like known or not known, but like speculated that sleep paralysis is where like you usually wake up in some fashion anyway, or like are just about to fall asleep, and so like you're somewhat dreaming, and do you have like some sort of visual hallucination in front of you? Because like you're slipping into a dream state. So you see that in front of you.
How are your dreams? Are they like vivid or?
Whenever I can remember them. Oh, insanely.
Like in most of my dreams, I have like full thought and full like I can move or whatever.
Yeah.
I have full control of my dream. Looks like a great coaster, man.
Yeah. Thanks, it's yours. Yeah, my dreams, they're always very strange, but they're incredibly vivid whenever I can remember them. I honestly should probably start like writing them down for some reason or another. But at the same time, I never have a great enough reason to, outside of just the sheer purpose of it. If that makes sense.
The general census of what dreams are consisted of are your thoughts mixed with what happened in the previous day or two.
Yeah.
It's not the same with nightmares. I'm not sure how nightmares work compared to that. I wouldn't know. I haven't had a nightmare in a while.
I have.
Last time I had a nightmare, I woke up and I could... before I woke up,
I've actively woken up in cold sweats.
I could hear, like, in my dream, I could hear my actual body breathing very heavily.
Good for you, man.
And that's what kind of scared me to be awake.
Well, it's good to hear that you care about yourself, I guess.
Sure.
I guess that's the takeaway from this. Care about yourselves, kids. Because you never know when you might die in your own dreams.
I know after that it was hard to get my heart rate down. Wow.
So, like, is there a dream you can recall right now that you could, like, tell me about? Like, dream, nightmare, or whatever?
No.
No?
I genuinely forget them within 30 minutes of me waking up.
There's probably one I could tell you now from, like, long ago, but I definitely couldn't give you all the details. So it'd probably be very boring of just, like, I think and I recall and, you know, stuff like that.
Possibly.
Indubitably, yes. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. So it wouldn't be, like, a good recollection. I've had ones recently, but, like, I haven't, like, bothered trying to, you know, keep those in my mind.
And, like, what about, like, the random burst of energy people get at, like, 2 a.m. after being up all day?
That's called a second wind.
Yeah. What is that for?
It's just that. It's called a second wind.
Okay, why does it occur?
Because after a certain point, the body can just continue functioning.
Well, for a little bit, not for, like, days.
Not forever.
Because the max someone who stayed up is 11 days. Which sounds awful.
Never wanted that to happen. This sound is annoying. So, moving off of the topic of dreams, what, like, So we've been over like how you like like how we sleep,
Right.
and we've ow, and we've been over like sleeping with or without a shirt and stuff.
And how long?
Yeah, and how long, as well as dreams and nightmares.
We've really covered most of the bases in like 30 minutes.
Is there anything else that you haven't, that you were like wanting to talk about?
Not really.
No.
I mean, we came into this just being sleep
Just being sleep.
as the topic.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh, I guess, I do have one thing.
What's that?
Hold up, is that a ghost?
Yeah. They appear if you break a grave, or if you let graves accumulate, it'll turn the area into a small graveyard biome.
Yeah, the thing I wanted to, white noise and stuff.
White noise. Okay. So why? You want to discuss that?
I just, I want to, like, do you use white noise or anything to help you fall asleep?
Not most of the time. Sometimes I do like to just put on some random YouTube stuff to listen to, but not like actual white noise.
So you would prefer, like, putting on, like, a video for background
So
noise?
before my TV broke, I would like sometimes, like when I still had my TV, basically, I would usually like fall asleep watching videos. So that's why like sometimes I put on just videos to listen to.
Bro, get that dopamine rush till the very end.
But like most of the time, since my TV broke, I would just lay there, just go to sleep, because like I don't need it. That's just how I fell asleep before.
Right. In which case do you put on music?
No.
I know some people can sleep with music playing.
Yeah, I can sleep with basically anything going on. I fell asleep watching Star Wars. Remember?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It doesn't really matter what's going on with me.
Personally, the only thing, sometimes I put on ASMR, I guess. And then other times,
Oh, yeah? Hold on, Shadow.
alright, don't gotta call me out. I'll cut that part out.
Yeah, he listens to Fallen Shadow ASMR.
I don't know what that is. He's lying. He also listens to it.
Nah, I haven't listened to it in a long time.
Other times I have the Pokemon Sleep app, and it has like a quiet version of the main Pokemon theme that's on the music box, and it kind of sounds nice.
I'd love to hear that.
And it'll play the entire time you're sleeping, which is great.
Ow.
And
That's
then
really interesting.
And then when it has the alarm for you to wake up, it's just Pikachu screaming his name over and over again.
Pika!
Yeah, exactly. Which it gets annoying really quickly, and you want to turn that off.
Because it is annoying.
Just Pika, 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 Pika.
Who would want to listen to that for hours?
That's the alarm to wake up to.
I know, you just said that. Is bro getting dementia?
Yeah. You know, actually, while we were talking
I
about,
personally would not trust that.
because it does record your sleep.
That's not even why I don't trust it. I just wouldn't trust it.
The good thing about it though is it puts your phone on do not disturb, and it darkens your phone screen so the actual app will not take any battery percentage. So even if you have your phone unplugged all night, your percentage will not go down. It's designed to be a low battery
Lows.
app. And while we were talking about that, it made me
Made you what?
think about sleeping in like vehicles. What's your opinion about that?
Oh, I cannot. I mean, I can sleep in a car perfectly fine. Sleeping in like the train though,
Oh god,
I can't do that.
that was so annoying sleeping in that train. But no, I can't sleep in any mode of transportation
Can't sleep in a car?
unless the car's idle and not moving.
Yeah, I can sleep in a car perfectly fine. Idle, driving, whatever.
I've never slept in a plane, no matter how long the plane ride is. When we took that train ride, I slept for like an hour.
Hey, that's. Well, I guess that's technically not more than me. But still.
I was playing Minecraft the entire time.
Still, you occupied yourself better than I did.
I did bring my computer, so.
I didn't have anything to bring. I don't have a computer to bring. What are we gonna do, by the way? We can't go.
Go where?
To his place?
Oh. Yeah, he hasn't really talked to me about it at all, actually.
The guy just has the whole weekend off now.
His wife has talked to me, but not like about going down there. They did just have a hurricane last week, so.
They said they were fine. Shelly asked.
Wow.
Do you have anything else?
No, I think we covered all sleep corners.
All the sleep corners. Do you have anything else that isn't not necessarily directly related to sleep, but like tangentially related?
No, do you? Yes, I'm cutting my toenails with a knife.
Okay, cool. I can't think of anything. Is there anything you'd like to say that's not necessarily related to sleep, but you want to squeeze in anyway?
No.
No? There's nothing else to say?
low key kind of sorry for making you guys wait for 5 months.
Hey, that's still something.
I don't know if you guys are still interested in the podcast or not.
Well, one time we made them wait over a year.
Right. And we came back better than ever, baby.
Okay, calm down, Rick.
Do I look like a Rick to you?
Don't answer that.
Fuck me. Yeah, of course that's gonna happen.
You're the idiot cutting your toenails with a knife.
I understand why it happened now.
What? You cutting your toenails with a knife? It's because you're an idiot. There's no other explanation needed.
Well, I don't have toenail clippers.
They're like $2.
Alright, and my Swiss Army knife was 40.
Some Swiss Army knives have toenail clippers on them. Just say something to end it off with.
Alright. Well, I guess let us know your takes on what we said.
Also demand that he does Portal.
What? Does Portal?
Yeah,
Oh, the speed run?
finishes Portal 2.
No, not happening.
It'll happen if they demand it.
No.
Yeah, it'll happen.
They're demanding a Sexy Red album
That tree
reaction.
instantly grew. What are they demanding?
A Sexy Red album reaction?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Good.
I don't know if that's good or not.
Okay, so I put up a poll on a bunch of female artists about doing another album reaction. At least ones in this year. And I picked Sexy Red.
I just still don't know what that is.
Good. God. I'm not looking forward to that. If you want to be on that album reaction, you can, but I'm just...
I'd rather be on an album reaction than I know what it is.
I wouldn't call it music. I would call it a stripper with a microphone.
So, your girlfriend?
No?
It sounds accurate to me.
But no Portal 2. Bad.
Hey, I said I'd still help you, but whatever, man.
It's been 3 years too late. Bad.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Just because God doesn't want to be embarrassed.
You're right.
You're right.
But there will be more Stardew Valley expanded videos. I gotta finish
In
Plants.
15 years.
I gotta finish Plants vs Zombies.
In
And
15 years.
then I also gotta do Dreaming Isles when it comes out next month. Like I promised back in April. With that demo video. But yeah, that's it.
Is it? Is it really?
Unless they want to know music related shit.
Go ahead while you're still here.
I got two more albums. One for the end of this year, and then one for March of 2025, which will be the Bleed 5-year anniversary. And then I'm taking a long ass break. Cause, military. Let's just say that.
What a way to say it. My foot sucked. There we go.
Did you know that
Constellation Man is already over 2 years old.
Did you know that carrots are good for your eyesight?
Alright, on that note, we're gonna end the video. And I'm gonna end myself.
Good. Kill yourself. Do it. Do it.
What's Shia LaBeouf say?
We'll see ya.